Hey guys, Bailey here from Original Gamers, bringing you another Minecraft video, and today we're doing something a little different. We are looking at the 1.6.1 update. So, most of you know this update as the horse update, and as you can see, they did bring a lot of horses into it. So, I'll just do a basic walkthrough of everything new in this update, and I'll show you guys what I can of the horses. I mean, there's just millions of different types. You got gray, spotted gray, brown, charcoal looking brown, black and white. I mean, there's millions of different types. You got the white ones, you got all kinds of different ones. I think I just said that. Yes, I did. So, I mean, you have a ton, and there's a ton of breeding possibilities you can have when raising your own horses or starting a farm or whatever you want to do with horses. But, of course, what's horses without a donkey? So here's the donkey. Smaller, shorter than the average horse, which is about full size as this one right here, right next to each other. I think he's drowning, not sure. But, I mean, the donkey's just awesome. You can do so much, and I'll show you guys that in a little bit. But, yeah, here's the wide variety of horses. And before I get into everything over there, I wanted to show you guys something new that I don't think many people noticed in this update. And it's that the tools now have a damage indicator of how much damage they do. So, like, if you're hovering over in your menu, it shows you the amount of attack damage that these weapons do. So I don't know if when enchanted they'll do more. Let's try and find an enchantment table really quick. Haven't really looked at this yet. And let's just see if we can get a basic enchantment. Okay, so the gold sword. 1, 2. Okay, so yeah. The gold sword, I think. No, the attack damage didn't change. Let me actually check that. Yeah, +4 and +4. So when enchanted, I don't think the attack damage changes. But yeah, I thought that was a really cool thing that it shows you, even on tools like axes, that you can still attack and it'll do damage. So I think your best bet would be out of the tools, the axes and swords, because as you can see, that's 5, that's 6, and that's 7. So 6 and 7, 3 and 4 for the gold, 5 and 6, 4 and 5, and 3 and 4. So those are going to be your best bets, would be your axes and swords when attacking. But of course, you can just use your axe for chopping down a tree. So let's just clear our inventory really quick. Thought that was a pretty interesting thing that it now shows you without having the durability mod or your damage indicator thing. It's just kind of built in and you don't have to mess with any mods. So that was pretty cool to me. I really like that. And now over to sum up the horses pretty much. You can tame, saddle horses, and it's just a bunch of new stuff. So first off, here is a tamed and saddled horse. This, I didn't name it yet, but you get a name tag tool. I believe it was in miscellaneous. Maybe here. Maybe here. Maybe here. Maybe here. There it is. You get a name tag tool. I haven't had much luck trying to use it. I mean, every time I click them with it, I get this, and I don't really get to... I get to ride it, and I don't really get to give him a name. But as you can see, if you can see him right to the left of the crafting menu, his saddle comes off, his saddle goes on. So you can saddle and put armor on your horse. I thought that was a really cool part of the horse mod, or not horse mod, the horse update. And there's this tool called Elite. So when you tame it, you basically, I'll tame this horse in here, this spotted one, because I already tamed the donkey. I will tame him by pretty much breaking them in. So you just click on them, right click them to ride them, and they'll keep kicking you off until you get the heart particles like you would get when breeding an animal. So you just pretty much sit on them until it kicks you off. Usually they run around. I don't know why he's not running around. But let's try and jump. So spacebar, if you see where my XP and hunger bar should be, there's a little jump indicator when you hold down space. So he just kicked me off there. I think he's stuck in the fence, not sure. But if you guys did see the little black particles next to him, that's pretty much just meaning you're taming him, just like you get with a dog and a bone. So it's a time-consuming process, and it's kind of annoying, but nevertheless, you get to tame a horse, and I think that's pretty cool to do in Minecraft now. So we're just gonna sit on him a little bit longer, and we got the hearts. So now that he's tamed, you left shift, the shift button on the left side of your keyboard, and you can right-click him with your lead, time to a fence post, and he won't go anywhere, or you can... No, they don't want to get on him. Right. how did I don't remember how to take the lead off. There we go. You click where it bundled on the fence post and you just pick it up. Now I have 2 leads. So there we go. So that's how you break in a horse. And now saddling. I have some saddles in here, and I'll even do the horse armor really quick. You get to put 3 different types of horse armor on your horse, and I think it look pretty cool. So you can put the saddle on. This is this horse with just the saddle. Right click him again, and you can put the diamond armor on. I think that's the best looking one out of all of them. I don't have one on this guy yet. Hang on, let's fly over here and put gold on you, because I think gold looked pretty nice on him. So there's gold and there's diamond, and I can even show you guys. Shift click it off, just like you would put armor on yourself. And yeah, now you have a rideable, armored up, saddled horse, and I think that's really awesome. So we're gonna get off our horse here and look at the new hay bale block. So it's placed just like any other block, kind of like logs. If you place it like on the edge of one facing you, it'll turn and it just looks like bundled hay pretty much. Torches can be placed on the side and on top of them. Let's try signs really quick. So signs can be placed on the side, and yeah, that's gonna pretty much conclude the horses. You can dress up your barn with hay bales. I think that would look pretty cool. I've seen a couple pictures of barns that were dressed up with like lofts and stuff with hay bales, and I think that was really cool. So before we finish up horses though, we're gonna go over to the tamed mule, actually the tamed donkey. I'll show you guys how to make a mule in a second. But the donkey naturally spawns in plains just like the horses, and you break them in the exact same way. So actually, instead of getting on him, I want to put saddle on him. And you can't put armor on him, sadly. I know that kind of sucks, but here you go. So we have a saddle donkey, and a cool thing you can do is right click it with the chest, and he gets a little saddlebag chest like thing. So to access it, you shift and right click it, and you get a little inventory thing. You can store stuff in it, and that's pretty useful if you're gonna go on an adventure and you can access it and take stuff out. So kind of like a double inventory. If you're traveling a really far distance and you want to move stuff from your house to another house, you can definitely, it's kind of like an extended inventory pretty much. And I think that's a really cool thing to do, and I love that they incorporated that into Minecraft, because moving a house is just a big hassle. And now on, leaving the horses, sadly. Actually, no, I still have to breed you guys. Almost forgot about that. So to breed and make a mule, and to breed any other horse, you right click them. It's kind of iffy because, see, to right click you also ride them. So I guess there's a certain spot you gotta get them. Trying to get like their feet. Yeah, it hasn't been working for me lately. I hope they fix that. To right click with wheat, you don't get on. So to breed them, you would use wheat as you did in, like, I'm pretty sure the pre-release had that. Pre-release, what am I talking about? The earlier snapshot. And yeah, they right clicked with wheat and you bred them and you got a little mule, and it was really cool looking, and it was faster than the donkey. I think there were other specs about it that were better than the donkey, but it was pretty much a donkey, and I think it was bigger. So that's really the only difference. And I think it held more stuff. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's for the horses finally concluded. And now on to the clay. So before I get into all of these blocks and colors, we're going to start with regular clay. So you have regular clay, you can place signs on it, torches on it. But to get hardened clay, you go over to a furnace, take out your clay, and take out a fire source. Put your lava in there, or wood, whatever, and it'll cook up some hardened clay. Now, there's a lot of stuff you can do with this hardened clay. You can make like desert Indian hut looking things like pueblos. I don't know if you guys have ever seen those, but they're really cool designing blocks to use for like building a house. I really like them. And yeah, so once you get your hardened clay, you can either just build with it like that, or you can stain it, as it's called. Pick up like blue stained clay. Looks kind of purple. I'll talk about that in a second. But to color it, you put hardened clay all the way around and any color dye in the middle. And you'll end up with, that was lapis, so you're going to end up with blue. Where was blue? That was blue, right? Yeah. So a thing about the clay is that it's kind of weird in how it stains. So this is like cyan colored wool carpet. I'll get into the carpets in a second. But I mean, as you can tell, it's a blue cyan color. Now for the clays, they work a little different. As you can see, this is cyan, and this is how cyan wool would look. It's more of like a gray. I'm not sure what went on there, but and the blue looks like purple. So yeah, that was kind of weird to me. And I think white. Where was white? Was this white? No, that's light blue. I don't remember where the white stained clay. Maybe it was this one. It was almost like a pink. So yeah, that was the white. So just picture how the hard stained clay or hardened clay would blend with colors, I guess. Picture actual clay blending. Not sure if there's any artists that know what it's like, but yeah, that's the new hardened clay and stained clay blocks. So now on to the wool carpets. Wool carpets are a really cool feature in this update. I like them a lot because you don't have to make a bunch of wool blocks to pretty much cover your floor. You can just make the carpet and not disturb blocks underneath. Like if you have a basement, you don't want to dig in, and they look really cool in houses. And there's of course all different colors, and you just use the dyes to make them. And yeah, pretty simple, pretty cool, and helpful in building. So now we're gonna move on to not redstone blocks. Those are the last update. Onto the coal block of coal, or coal block. And the block of coal is just made by coal in that order in your crafting menu. And I kind of related it to the obsidian and redstone in the fact of you can place torches on it. Can you place torches? Okay, yeah. So you can place torches on them. They look kind of the same, but like take out the purple streaks like right there, and you kind of just make it black, and they look similar. But yeah, that's just a really cool thing about them. I haven't found any uses yet, other than they look cool, and get rid of if you have a ton of coal, maybe condense it. But yeah, that kind of concludes that little section, and now we're gonna move on to the charcoal. Charcoal, same thing, just different color. I'm sure you all know how to make charcoal. You just put logs into your furnace with the fire source. In my case, it's lava. And yeah, I don't remember. They were more black in the last update, or they weren't. They haven't changed. They were black last, so they looked similar to coal, and you couldn't really tell them apart other than they were in a different orientation. I don't know, like that's got like a hump on the top right, and this has a hump on the top left. So yeah, that's hasn't really changed much. So other than it just looks different. So yeah, those are the horses, the clay, and all that good stuff. So one last thing that I wanted to put in this little update review is that I don't think many people have noticed that you can in creative destroy a block with a sword in your hand. So as you can see, I'm trying to destroy it. Sand particles are falling. I'll try it on stone. Stone's falling. Dirt particles are falling, but you can't destroy it. Now you can destroy it with your hand, not with a sword. Now I like this in creative because there's always like right here. I wouldn't want to destroy the sand, but I'd want to kill the creeper. So let's say you're mining as I set up this little thing over here, and oh, they despawned. We will fix that. And you come across a bunch of diamonds. Of course, it wouldn't be this much, but you come across a bunch of diamonds, and you want to kill all the zombies so you can like take a screenshot or whatever in creative, whatever you want to do. And you're hitting him, and you're hitting him, and let's see if I use my fist and I'm hitting him, and I would be destroying the ore by clicking and trying to hit the zombie. So I already lost a bunch of diamonds. I know that was some bad clicking, but you're trying to hit the zombie. Let's say he dies, and you're still clicking, and you hit a block on accident, and it just your little cave's messed up. So with the sword, you can kill him, won't destroy anything around you, won't destroy any blocks. I don't think, can you destroy torches? No, you pretty much can't destroy anything except for zombies and any other mob. But yeah, let's get you away. No, this is the horse pen. There we go. So yeah, guys, that's the 1.6.1 update. And one quick thing though, if you go to your texture pack section, it's now titled resource packs. Now the change with that is that they now can incorporate audio. Like if you guys have played with the Mo Creatures mod, you would know that they all have their own different sounds. Like dolphins have new sounds and stuff like that. So I guess it would make it easier for it being a resource pack for the people that make texture packs to incorporate sound. So if you're adding new mobs and stuff like that, and you want them to have their own individual audio, then I guess it makes it easier. And I'm not quite sure because I haven't made any of my own texture packs, but I'm pretty sure that would help doing that. And another thing is that the food meter is now drained when you use your full food meter to heal yourself. So let's say you just got in a fight and you're down 3 hearts but you have full food, it'll re-energize your health or regenerate yourself, and the food will go down so you have to eat again. So that's one of the new things. And of course, like they always say, removed Herobrine, but we can never believe that. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna now ride off into the sun with my horse, and yeah, we'll probably drown and I'll get kicked off here, right? Yep, there we go. So I would have named him Bob, but couldn't get the name tag to work. And so yeah, that's 1.6.1 basics and horses, of course. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm Bailey, and I'll see you guys next time.